Hello again, guys. My name is Nido Bandido, and you are on the Stock Bandidos channel. I am not a financial advisor. I always have to tell you that, guys. Don't forget that. I am not a financial advisor, but I am extremely passionate about investing. Therefore, I come out here and make videos that I post on YouTube that actually give strategies and sometimes stocks that can actually render benefit to you. So if you like what you're seeing, that's going to be great, because at the end of the video, you're going to give me a subscribe and a like, please. And maybe you'll share this video with somebody who can learn from it. Put all joke aside, let's go to the intro, and I'll see you on the other side. One of the things I want to talk to you about, guys, it has to do with the way we invest, not what we invest in. The way you invest is the most important thing you have to think about before you push the buttons on your phone or on your desktop or on your laptop. The most important thing for you to think about is where you're heading in that investment. What I mean by that is we all have to be farsighted when we take actions. And investments involve money. And when it involves money, I know you all work so hard for your money. So to me personally, when I make an investment, I need to see a lot of indicators that tell me that my investment is going to be sound and healthy. Now, there are millions of videos on YouTube that talk about everything. There are hundreds of dudes on YouTube, guys and girls on YouTube, that talk about investment and buying stocks and best of stocks and this update and this prediction and that. And one can be totally jaded after listening to all these things. I'm not telling you that I don't listen to them, because I do actually follow quite a bunch of them. I want to see what people are talking about. I want to see what's happening in the stock market. I also watch CNBC and I listen to some podcasts. And I get my information from all the amazing sources that are available to us, whether it be Seeking Alpha, Investor Place, Think or Swim, or any other website that offers me any type of information that I can actually benefit from before I can make a major decision. And I know you agree with me that when you buy stocks, you are making a major decision. So now I want to tell you, there is an indispensable source for you to learn from, whether you have money or not have money at all, whether you are rich or poor, whether you know how to read and analyze stocks in the stock market or don't. Okay, there's an indispensable source, and I am not affiliated with that source, and I can tell you right now, I am not a financial advisor, as I said in the beginning. But I will tell you right now that this source is extremely easy to use and is extremely beneficial and is super, super fast to learn from. So let's get right to it. So the first thing you have to do before you get to the source, guys, is you have to establish an account with Webull. Fine, okay? You can establish an account with Webull if you don't have an account. And then once you navigate their platform, you can learn a lot of things about stocks and sectors in the market. Now, there are many, many resources around the internet that will show you a lot of those things. But this is a little compiled and a little concise, and I want you to consider that, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Now, some of YouTubers have been talking about this one stock that I want to delve into and talk to you about, okay? Let's go over it, and it's called Drive Shack. Drive Shack. Now, I know that, what's his name? Uncle Larry, or Larry Jones, Uncle Larry Jones, he talked about this yesterday, and the stock shot up about 20%. Is it just because he talked about it, or are there underlying motives for the stock to actually move and gain? So far, we're looking at about 20.33%. Before I delve into this, I was talking to you about how cheap it is to actually open an account and then transfer $2 or $3 or $10 or $50 to this Webull account, and then you have this platform that you can use. You don't have to invest with Webull. You can still invest with your preferred brokerage, whether it's Fidelity or TD Ameritrade or any of those other ones, right? Or Robinhood. So now let me go ahead and talk to you about this one stock. Now I want to show you what data I have on this stock, right? So now I have, if you look at these two parameters, let me see if I can actually make them bigger. And I cannot while I'm recording. I'll try one more time. No, I can't. No, I'm going to read them to you in case you can't see them on the screen. But if you're on a desktop, actually, you can actually make it bigger and see. But see, I have two parameters right here. I have Q4, which means the fourth quarter of 2018. And then I also have Q3 of, that is in September 30th, 2021. So basically, I have a quite good range for me to read into this stock. It's called Drive Shack. DS is the stock symbol right here. You can see. Now, so let's delve into it and talk about Drive Shack. So Drive Shack's for the third quarter of 2020 is 66.47 million. And that sounds like an amazing number for a company that's actually trading at 2.94, like $2.94. That is absolutely amazing, isn't it? You look at that number and you go like, wow, I need to rush to my computer, to my phone, and buy this company right away. Uncle Larry said, this is going to be an amazing company. I must do this. Money in my pocket, baby. I got to do this. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. That's quite promising. I see positive numbers on my screen. Okay, now let's look at the cost of the revenue. The cost of the revenue is 2.17 million. That's nothing compared to 66 million. So these people grossed 64.30 million. 64 million is their gross after they calculated everything. All right, now let me go here and look at this number right here. And I know you cannot see it because the screen is too small. But I want to show you something really interesting, you know. Look at this number right here. Net income. It's minus 9.41. That means they're almost losing their net income after they calculate everything. They're almost about $10 million in the minus. That is interesting. Why is that? Well, these people are spending, I believe, on other expenses, $54 million. 54.99, so that's $55 million on other expenses. What are these other expenses? Are they paying their employees? Is that rent to keep up their facilities, going? Is it to prevent them from filing for bankruptcy? What's going on here? They have a lot of other expenses that I cannot even find out what it is. Okay? So their operating expenses is $72.46 million. The operating expenses are 72.46. Let's just say it's 72 million. If they operate at 72 million and their total revenue is 66 million, then I am seeing that they've lost 9.41 million. Is this a good business, guys? This is an awful business. But again, there are other factors. There is the situation we have with the Wawa thingy, you know, this economy has suffered a little boo-boo, that Wawa thingy we call it, has caused a lot of businesses to actually slow their growth. It had slowed the growth of a lot of businesses. It had actually put a lot of businesses on halt. And these businesses were not able to operate within the dynamic of the new economy. And as you see, people were not leisurely doing golf, because you do golf, and I don't know. This if you're trying to feed the kids, you're not doing a lot of golf, especially if you lost your job or if you owned a business or a restaurant. So if your restaurant was going very well, and then you have your management there, you go out and play golf. That's fine, okay. But in this situation right here, people are not playing a lot of golf. Now, as I'm saying all of this, I know that things will go back to normal. I know that one day, everything is going to get back to being the same, or maybe better. And then this company will be profitable. If the economy doesn't drive this company on the brink of bankruptcy, then this company will have some promise. And then your penny stock will actually be a $10 stock. It could potentially be a $15 stock if they can make millions, if they can show that they can net millions. So now what you're doing is you're actually investing money, anticipating that this is going to recover, okay? I just wanted to cover that. There are so many other things I want to talk about. hundreds of other things. I'm running out of breath, but I want to talk about a lot of things. Let me show you in comparison a company that I'm in love with, okay? I promised you I want to talk about a lot of stocks today, but I want to show you a company that I totally love. I love this company. And it's SNE, which stands for, I'm going to go, my phone is ringing, which stands for Sony, okay? Let's look at Sony and compare, or maybe just keep Drive Shack in the back of our mind, but we want to understand this new company. I mean, this new analysis, okay? And not a new company. Sony has been in business forever. Basically, all of us had owned a Sony product at one point in our lives. Or we still do own a lot of products. I have a lot of Sony things here in my house. Actually, my camera is Sony, right? I have a Sony A6300. I love it. My lenses are Sony, you know? Let's look at this right here. Their total revenue is $20 billion. Sony's total revenue is $20 billion. Now, I'm not gonna take you all through the numbers, but I want to show you how you can detect from a simple tool like this how much money this company is making. Let's go down here and say their gross profit is $6.07 billion. Let's just round it down and say it's $6 billion. So their total revenue is $20 billion, and their gross profit is $60 billion, right? Their operating income is $3 billion. So their operating income is $3 billion. Their gross profit is $6 billion. Their operating income is $3 billion, okay? And their net income right here is $4.4 billion. That's because if you minus the numbers, you're going to get to $4 billion. So this company, on a quarterly basis, makes about $4.4 billion. Phenomenal, isn't it? Such a beautiful company. If you press this button right here, which says year over year, you can also get their growth. And then their growth on net income before taxes is 16.77%. That means they're netting year after year 16.77% year over year. How cool is that? How awesome is that? Now let's talk about one thing that we all need to be very, very aware of, okay? And let me go back to my main screen. The thing that I want you to be extremely aware of, and if you like this video, because I'm going to make a lot of videos like this, we're going to do comparisons. We're going to see what people are talking about. Why are people recommending these stocks? Is this news? Is this just buying because it is a 52-week low? Is it buying because somebody told me this company is amazing? Or somebody is putting a lot of money in something and they want me to put more money so we can drive the stock up and do the pump and dump thing? What's going on here, guys, okay? You have to ask yourself these questions before you invest. And it is better to have conviction when you're investing than not, right? So basically, I wanted to talk to you about these stocks, and I also wanted to give you a little secret, little beautiful secret. And it's called PlayStation 4. I mean, PlayStation 5. I have PlayStation 4 here. I play it all day long. PlayStation 5. What's going to happen? What's going to happen when PlayStation 5 becomes the main dominant gaming platform in the world? Everybody's going to buy PlayStation 5. It's going to be on under every Christmas tree. It's going to be in every household. As a matter of fact, today they came out and said the HBO is going to be available on PlayStation 5. People use PlayStation 5 for a lot of reasons. To watch television, to hook up to their television, to game, to watch movies, to do a lot of things. Not only that, Sony makes a lot of money from subscriptions. Sony makes a lot of money from the games. Okay? So, and you know that Sony does not come out with a PlayStation every year. So they come out with a PlayStation every once in a while. So guys, pay attention. Pay attention right now. We have an amazing catalyst for that net income to literally explode. Now, I have said that to some of my friends when Sony was at around $60. And if we go back and see where Sony is today, is about $94, 60 to 90, they've made a lot of money. you need to be investing in Sony. If you like what you've seen, and if you like this channel, please consider subscribing and activating that notification button so whenever I come out here and talk, you can tolerate me, okay? And thank you so much. But if you don't like what you're seeing, you can give me a thumbs down, and you can leave me a nasty comment in the comment section. I don't mind. Either way, 39 beautiful people, 38 beautiful subscribers, family, brotherhood. I love you all. I appreciate you being here. I wanted to give a shout out before I leave. I should have done that in the beginning of my segment. I wanted to give a shout out. Actually, let me do that because I just don't want to leave without saying something about this amazing person. Let me see if I can bring him on my screen right here. Here we go. And I'm going to go here. And this person is Keenan Grace. You know, of all the people I actually listen to and leave a lot of comments for, every time I actually see a video, I try to leave a comment, something positive, something amazing to say about somebody, you know. And I left a comment for Keenan Grace. He's a very motivated guy, and if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen, baby. He's really cool. I love him, you know. And as soon as I actually asked him a question about what kind of equipment he's using, the guy was quick to write back, and he's such an amazing guy. I've never met him, never had a conversation with him except that one little comment. But I hail his spirit. He has several thousand subscribers. He's doing great. He's educating people on how to invest their money. He's extremely motivated, and I'm so happy to see somebody like that. You know, I've actually gave a shout out to one of my favorite people here, Tactical Investing and Dylan with Money. Those two guys, I love them. I actually follow their channel religiously. You know, they're really amazing, and I appreciate you guys for listening. This is Keenan Grace, guys. He is absolutely amazing. I like him. His energy is amazing also. So, guys, thank you so much for being here for me, and I will see you the next time. God bless you. Talk to you soon.